Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about rivalries. I think rivalries is a really fascinating subject. It's extremely fascinating to me, and it's something I actually kind of desire. I had it once in my life, I would say. I was in high school, and that I can really distinctly remember at a high level, the kind of rivalry that is a little bit extended. It pushes two rivals. It makes each man. I think rivalry comes up between, of course, rivalry comes up between women as well. But yeah, I've only experienced it as a man, and generally. So the one time I had a rivalry was in high school, and I was in my journalism class, and I was really into writing when I was in high school, and I still am. Of course, I've written 2 novels. And but that's really when the bug for writing really bit me, and I was really quite fascinated with writing, and I wanted to be a good writer. And so I was on in every writing capacity I could be in high school. I was on the Paper Unicorn, which was the literary magazine in high school, and at my high school, and also I was on the school newspaper. And so there was a rivalry between me and this guy named Carlo. And and it was for editor-in-chief of the student newspaper. And so I really went after it, and I made it clear to the teacher I really wanted to be the editor-in-chief. And she said everyone's going to do the best they can to pursue this, and you're going to write articles, and you're going to do layout, and if you serve well, you'll have a chance of being editor-in-chief. And so I went right at it, And so I lost. I did not get editor-in-chief. And at the time, I was extremely aggravated. And actually, I'm going to use the name of the teacher. The teacher's name was Gloria Williams, and she was an unbelievable teacher. Just one of those teachers who really affects your life. And, she gave writing to me as a gift, I would say. Just really kind of, my father and my mother really kind of paved the roads with giving me reading, and gave me the foundation to write well. And then Gloria really, really made writing exciting and gave me opportunities to do it right away. And just, was really an amazing special teacher. And so she chose Carlo Iacona over me to be the editor-in-chief. And I remember that to this day. And, now I look back on it, and I think I know why. One, flat out, I think there's a really good chance Carlo was just a better writer than me, and was a better editor than me. I like to tell myself that it was because Carlo had less than me. So I was very fortunate. I actually wrestled in high school. I was pretty intellectual. I did pretty well on my grades, but I had a really large number of friends. A fairly large number of friends. That comes with sports sometimes. And I was a pole vault. I was on track. I ran track, and I did pole vaulting in track, and I was on a wrestling team, and so friends kind of came along with that, and really, the writing was just one thing I did, whereas for Carlo it was the main thing, and he won. He beat me out, but he really sharpened me, and I think I sharpened him, and we each pushed each other to do better than we could. And that was just really exciting to me to see how that worked. And so all my life I've really been fascinated by rivalry. And I currently don't really feel that I have a rival, right? And I think one of the reasons why is, one, I think generally you don't get a rival unless you're really at the top of your field. And I'm very blessed. I'm in technology, and I really struggle to do well at what I do. But one of the things is technology is very challenging. It's very it's cut into big divisions, and right now, it's challenging for me to really be competing at the very top level of my field, and I still have more work to do to get there. And so I think I'll take as a symbol, if a rival emerges, or if I become a rival to someone else, that'll be a symbol that I'm where I should be, and so I kind of miss that rivalry. Along those lines, also, there's 2 films. I'm a huge movie fan, and so there's 2 films that I think of when I think about rivalry. And that's also why I'm coming up with this video. One of my favorite films by far is The Prestige. It's just a fantastic film. I feel ashamed that I saw the movie before I read the book. It's one of those, I love to read the book first, but I didn't know it. So just a fantastic movie, and it's a movie about 2 rivals, 2 magicians who are rivals. And just showed exactly why I love rivalry. Rivals are very distinct from enemies. So if you can have a rival and not have an enemy, right? Now it's a very close thing, but as a writer, I love words, and I love the distinction between rival and enemy, and just understanding that, and how that distinguishes between the two is really important to me. And so, The Prestige was really a fantastic film, and really, if you want to learn about Rivalry, see Rivalry in a really distinct and entertaining way. The Prestige is a fantastic film to see. It's fiction, of course, great film on a lot of levels. I think, of course, the director went on to direct the Batman films, and quite famously, but that was the start, and it's just really an amazing film. Another film I just watched today, and this brings up the issue of rivalry, is the film Rush. And so, great film as well. Just, really was a fantastic film. I really loved it because it talked about rivalry. It talked about two men who sharpened each other and really drove each other to be better. And so, it's just thinking about rivalry today. And I'm always really triggered into reading books about rivals, seeing films about rivals. And I also look back fondly on the days where I had a rival for something specific. And I'm hoping that could come up again. And so I'm pushing to keep my skills sharp for my job. Having a rival can be dangerous. It can be serious setbacks, but I like to live life like an adventure, and so I'm kind of hoping that, I can push my skills a little harder, get closer to the top of my field, and that perhaps a rival will rise up, or I'll rise up as a rival for someone else. But it's just, one of the things I was thinking about. Take care. Have a wonderful day.